Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're back in the T0 to T6 Abyss series. I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I've actually had a lot of exams recently. So there's a bit of a jump between the last time we did the T0 to T6 Abyss series and now. So we've actually got a few skills trained. I also accumulated some gifts during the, what's it called now, the Accelerator Day event as well. So I wanted to show you these gifts right here we got in the login rewards. So I don't know if this is considered cheating right here, because I mean we're doing a T0 to T6 Abyss series, but I feel like this is anyway it's alright that I keep these, because I mean these were given to me freely with the login rewards. It's like any player could do this. They would get this if they were to be Omega and do the Accelerator Day, or like have the just log in to get those rewards you got during Accelerator Day. It's not right now going on, but these are the rules. We've got Praxis, Gnosis, Apotheosis, and Sunesis, in fact, as well. So we can actually sell these and get some decent amount of ISK and, you know, go to the next level of ship, but we still need a bit more skills. We'll go here. We've trained actually quite a few skills when it comes to our training for the Zealot. So we've almost got our Mark Cruiser level 5 now. I've still got the same amount of ISK, so I've not done anything. I've not touched my account. I've just been claiming login rewards. I've just left my account going on. So we've been training a few skills. Really decent right there, really decent right there. And we've got some dank rewards, so we'll hopefully get going soon in the T3 Electric Abyss. I want to show you right here. These are the skill points I also claimed from the event, so we can use them right here. Claim these these skills, or get these skills done. So medium energy turret level 5. So I think when we get that done, medium energy turret level 5 and heavy assault cruisers 4, we should be able to go for T3, or maybe not. Let's just check what are the stats for our T3 Zealot with the thermal hardener. Let's see now. DPS 566. Okay, we could still get more DPS out of this. Still doesn't feel like a whole lot of DPS. I would like to have 700 DPS, but it's hard to get a lot of DPS when you've only got 2, you know, heat sinks. It's not going to be the most amount of DPS. Maybe the high 600s. Maybe the high 600s should be enough for the T6. And looks like our resists are pretty spiffy. So let's get back to business. It's been a while since I used this Retribution right here, even though it seems like I used it quite recently. T1s. We're going to go for T1s and blitz these. And let's just check our DPS right here, because we might have also trained some DPS skills. So 419 DPS is what we've got right now. So we are going to absolutely slap these T1s. I would want to do more of those T2s. We lost that Retribution before. I could do that. I'd prefer not to go back down another or negative one more Retribution. That's the reason I don't want to do that. Otherwise, I think we could do that. I mean, we died before to that Spark Needle Tessera, the Rogue Drum battleship or battle cruiser, and it was a big parting error for me that I managed to burn out my MWD. But it was a bit of luck as well, or an unlucky situation I was in, where I got a wrecking shot in my face. So I mean, surely we could do T2s, but I prefer in this kind of situation where we're trying to get to the next tier of Abyss as quick as possible. I prefer to not lose it and just waste a bunch of progress. That's the main reason I'm sticking to T1s right now. Let's see, our filaments, calm electrics. Let's go for a few filaments right here and get to work. Undock and blitz through these. Should be really quick now that we've got some good DPS, 400 plus DPS. I actually had a reinstall of Windows because my PC, I've been having some issues with my PC, so my UI is a bit reset as well. So you can see here, locations, insta safe. Okay, review people and places. I know people tell me you can press L. I think it's L. Yeah, you can show these places in the system. I like to have the people and places just because it shows me also ones that are not in the system, and I just like having this window right here. But I know you can press L. People have been telling me a lot that you can press L to look at the systems or the locations in the current system. Make this a bit more appropriate. Okay, now we do not need to display passive modules. Scorch. What's our range of Scorch? 1821. Okay. And have we got any implants in? I mean, I'll run the T1s and implants, no problem. Clone available, you are docked. Augmentations, yeah. Just no implants, is not what the heck. Okay, we'll make a fleet and get to work. What was our project discovery last time? We can make this a bit smaller. Just do one slide right here so we can put this to the side. Do level 35. Put that here in case we want to do some product discovery. Frigates. And let's get in there. Calm electric, yeah, just don't want to take the wrong filament, you know. Get slapped in the T2. Okay, this ship doesn't have a whole lot of tank. Okay, dammers, super easy. I'll just get in their face and use conflag. Can maybe even use a bit of scorch. And we'll just go conflag straight away. Keep a range 5 kilometers, I think. Keep a range 5 kilometers. Actually, no, we'll just approach them because it's just they're going so fast that we're not going to be able to hit anything if we keep a range. Oof, look at that speed right there. Now we can activate our armor repair too. Oh, that was the wrong one. Approach, approach, approach. Destroyed Damovic. No issue whatsoever. No issue whatsoever. We'll go to the combinative cache so we can get the loot. And then we can go to the next room. So I'm just using Scorch here to take him out of range because I don't need to use conflag when I anyway need to spend a bit of time traveling. Make this UI a bit smaller right here. Feels like my inventory is a bit too big. Okay, open this up. Grab the 3.9 million. That's actually quite a lot for T1. It's because of this fierce Gamma here, that's why. Gammas, generally speaking, go for a lot because they're very popular with the Gilas. They make it super easy to run a Gila because they just buff the shield HP so much. Let's get in there. I think we can maybe do this quicker if we were to get closer to the cache and the exit gate. It'd be really nice to do these rooms in 1 minute or less, but that's a very difficult challenge. Okay, pop that and go for Scorch right here. A bit of vibration. I want to take out this vibration. It's too much. I do not need to go for that multi-body tracking pilot. 1 million, not a whole lot. Go for this frigate over here. And go for the conflag. And blast them to pieces. 600 volley. Oh. And look at this Ephialtes right here. Gonna die so fast. I remember before when the Ephialtes took quite a while to do. Now he's nothing. He is nothing. Let's get out of here. Getting some product discovery slides, and I wanted to go through it, not just approach it, please. Thank you very much. But that's interesting though. I log back in and I just see that we've got so much progress because that's the great thing about Evil Line is that if you've got a lot of real life things going on, you can just get back in there and still have made a bunch of progress. In this case we did with the skills. So it's really nice to see that we've gained those skills because the Zealot is pretty skill intensive, at least in the beginning. You know, you need those level 5 cruiser skills. And then you got the heavy assault cruiser skill as well as a separate skill you need. This does take a bit of training, but also Aguila does take a bit of training too. You need drone and missile skills plus Kaldari and Galente cruiser, so it's not like it's no skills there either. It can be pretty rough when it comes to the skills, so they got that out of the way. We can hopefully buy a Zealot soon as well. Come on, conflag, work your way through those Damovics super fast. Approach this guy right here. Maybe we can go towards the transfer conduit now that he's getting a bit far away.
A module has run out of charge.
Where's our capacitor? Because we've got quite low margin of capacitor. Yeah, only 1.8 gigajoules, but it's alright. You don't get much newts here in the T1s. Next room. Finish it. Less than 5 minutes. Great. That's good time. Gankers? No gankers. Okay. Calm electric. Very soon. We've still got this 2x bonus, so I like to do the product discovery just a little bit every single time, even though it's not my main source of income, but it will be great eventually to get the product discovery to a high level, because you can get that pacifier that's worth a decent amount of risk. So just doing a little bit every day is really great, because you've got those bonus XP slides in the beginning of every single day, so it can make a lot more like it's a lot more worth your time to do these slides than other slides. So eventually this will all add up to a big reward in the end, which will be awesome. Let's get in range of these Damaviks. Gonna start shooting that combinative cache. Never mind, we should have shot the Damaviks. I was focusing too much on the product discovery. Now I can shoot the Damaviks. Have we still got 2x? No, we've not got 2x now. But we can get to the next level. It's alright. We can get to the next level. We're almost there. Open this up. 1.7 million. This is a great thing about Scorch. Is it still that they're maybe 15-20 kilometers away? You can still do damage. So you've got some level of range, even though it's not the most. But you've got some level of range, even though you're using a short-range weapon like pulse lasers. That often have very, very tiny ranges. Something like this. And then another one over here. It's good that we're getting hits. We're not getting a whole lot of grazing shots as well, so we know we're using the most amount of damage we can get from this conflag. The main issue with the conflag is the range, because it wastes a few precious seconds of getting to the transfer conduit, unfortunately. So that's a good thing about using a little bit long range weapon. You can always get into the range of the transfer conduit straight away. And I want to activate it, not just approach and bump it. Retribution, I want to activate it. Thank you very much. Okay, we leveled up now, so we can close this. Charybdis, Tyrant. Oh, that's speed right there. We didn't even use our armor repair. Okay, get in range of this poppage of a biocommutative cache. Open this up, please. We can use Scorch. Wreck Charybdis. 1.3 million, not so much. Approach Charybdis. Faster, retreat faster. What's our total HP? 6.9k. Call flag. Keep it range, 5,000. Always our optimal 6 and 9, okay. And then we will be able to just pop straight into this transfer conduit after that, so that's good. Yeah, he's doing a fat amount of damage to us. Oh, we're doing a big amount of damage to him as well, penetrating shots right, left and center. Yeah, this is really nice to see, getting through these battleship waves in very quick times. Scorch. He took a lot of damage though. We've got a decent amount of buffer when we're going the single pulse retribution like we've got right here, because we've got a reactive armor hardener plus a multispectrum coating. So it takes a bit of time to get through our armor, even if they out DPS our tank. Okay, Sentinel. This guy is pretty deadly. Sentinel does a ton of damage. Because I've almost died to this guy in the T2s before. But they just do so much damage. They've got so good tracking as well. Go for this guy straight away. Straight away. Do not want to let him get the better of us. Orbit 500. And go for the conflag, because he's got so good tracking. You guys really helped me out in the comment section of that video where I was doing a T2. I was up against these Lucid guys and I was getting big problems. He's got so good tracking. Oh, and good newts. So this is a bit scary right here. He's not able to hit us though, so that's good.
The capacitor is empty.
Oh, come on, take him out, please. The good thing about electrical is we get that capacitor back straight away. Oh, that was a pretty strong new he's got right there. It was a bit silly of me to just jump in there, but I mean, we took him out pretty quickly anyway, and we were hardly taking any damage. But the point is, that guy had a lot of very good tracking, so we've got two strategies. We can either just get out of his range and get really, really close and really fast, but even if we were really close and really fast, he's got really good tracking, like a rogue drone battlecruiser. Really good tracking. Can stop with the armor repair. Next gate is this one, which is the exit gate. Great. Okay, we finished some sites right there. Insta dock. Let's get back. Check what we've got. Got a filter right here. Abyssal loot. So 11 million. That's actually a pretty decent amount of loot for just two sites. And I think it's a lot to credit because of this fierce gamma right here. 2 extra million. And then overall, we actually got a lot of trigger larva server data as well. So that's good to see. Let's jump in here. Okay, let's grab our loot right here. Open the filters, abyssal loot. and sell all of these. And we can actually sell our ships that we've got as well, so that we can have some extra ISK. So we've got, let's see, 159 million. Oof, 183 million. Sell these. We can almost get the Zealot pretty much. This is really great that we've got those login gifts. So let's check right here. What's the price of the T3 Zealot with a thermal hardener? It's right here, 321 million, but probably the actual price would be a bit more expensive. Let's see, 23, 28. Oh, we could buy the Zealot actually. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it's a bit of a waiting game then, just until we've got the skills trained. And go with the Zealot, take on the T3s. I might do a bit of training on the test server just to make sure it's like my skills are perfected, because I would not want to lose this. I really would not want to lose this. Because this is what we're going to do is eventually, with this T3 Zealot, we're going to upgrade it until we can use it in the T4s. Because when I've got, I think when I've got Heavy Assault Cruiser level 5 and good specialization skills right there, then I'm going to bring it to the T4s. That is going to be the max for like this fit right here. But then when we go to T5 and T6, we're going to like sort of overhaul the ship. So we're going to get like full high grade Asclepian implants. And then very bling modules. Maybe we might do slight semi-bling, like semi-type bling when we go to T4s. But T5, T6, hard bling. We're going to go all out on the bling right there. So when we get to T4s and when we get to stable T4s, that'll be a really good point, because then we will be slowly but gradually be blinging our ship more and more and more until we're T5 and T6 capable. And it's going to be a similar thing with the T3. We're going to be slowly upgrading our ship with the T3 until we slowly are quite stable to go into T4s. But we don't actually need a very expensive ship to do the T4s. It's mainly skills, I think, that we'll be needing to wait for to get the T4s. But we're going to be starting at the T3s. I really do not want to lose in the T3s, because right now we've not got so good skills. So I would want to get a bit more skills before I jump into the T3s. And I want to also have a bit of training as well on the test server, just so that I'm quite used to it, get the hard spawns out of the way. But it should be alright. Zealot is a pretty strong ship, and T3s are, I mean, T3s are very tough for frigate, but for cruiser, it should be alright. It should be alright. I just hope I don't get out-tracked, and I hope I don't get wrecking shotted with 70k HP. But to be honest, in the T3s, 70k HP should be enough. So that's it. Made some progress, some more slight nudge in our progress in terms of doing T1 farming with Retribution right here. But then we also sold the gifts we got, applied some skill points. Well on our way to getting the T3 Zealot right here. And this Pulse Retribution is just amazing. Amazing at getting those T1s done so quickly. Highly recommend. The only thing is that it's quite skill intensive, very tight fitting. But I mean, the price is very low, and you get a decent amount of ISK from using this ship right here. So that's enough for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.